The support of DFID, UK Aid, we are supporting the Ministry of Local Government and Housing for a hygiene and sanitation scaling up project, which is targeting 67 districts in the 10 provinces of Zambia, and with very ambitious objectives to reach 3 million new users of improved sanitation and practicing hand washing with soap or ash by the end of 2015 in order to put Zambia on track of the MDGs for sanitation. Here, one part of the innovation was to put on board right at the beginning a media network such as ZAMCOM. And this has been instrumental. If we can wrap it up in 3 aspects. Number 1, it's about advocacy. And this is part of the responsibility of the media to understand why sanitation is important. In Zambia, the lack of sanitation is part of the problem, resulting in 40% of the children being stunted. So it is important to have a media network such as ZAMCOM to be aware of the things and to talk about it in order to convince the government, not only MLGH, but the Ministry of Finance and others, to have a better investment to tackle the issue of hygiene and sanitation. So number 2 is also outreach. It's very important. As we go on the ground with our partners and we trigger the behavior change and we monitor, this is based on interpersonal communication and a very thorough monitoring. But as a backup, we need to have an echo of what we do and promoting hygiene and sanitation life-saving practices through the media. And this is also the role of ZAMCOM and other media in the country. It's to promote the messages that we have developed with the government through radios, on the TV, on the newspaper. Well, in those 3 areas. So first of all, we saw a big change in terms of advocacy in the line ministries, sectoral ministries, in the wash sector, water and sanitation, health sector and education sector. In terms of outreach, according to our record, we managed to reach with media communication through ZAMCOMs and others, but technical support from ZAMCOM to make the products. We have reached more than 5 million Zambians with key messages to promote hygiene and sanitation. This is for the outreach. And for the recognition, well, here we have started to document, make some, so ZAMCOM has covered a lot of Open Defecation Free celebrations in several, maybe like 10 chiefdoms. We also highlight the outstanding work of some community champions and chieftainesses and headmen we are promoted.
Yeah, I remember in 2013, ZAMCOM had called for a workshop on sanitation. During that same workshop, that's when us journalists decided to say, how best can we contribute to these sanitation changes that the country is currently facing? So we resolved that we come up with some sort of a network that would be able to collaborate, work together, then go out in the field, get the feel of what is happening in terms of sanitation, report on such matters, so that maybe we might contribute one way or another in terms of improving the sanitation in this country. Not just reporting on these issues, but even on my personal needs. You know, when I travel around, when I see that people do not have toilets, you know, it has taken me as an individual, because I understand the importance of having a toilet. So it has taken me to be like one of the champions, you know. When I visit people who do not have toilets, I encourage them to build toilets. I tell them the consequences or the effects of not having an improved toilet. I go through with them the process of how not having toilets will affect maybe the growth of their children, even their lives, the cost implication not having a toilet. So I think it has helped me a lot, not just because I'm a journalist, but as an individual. It has helped me. I'm also sharing that information with my friends, my family members, and other people. Since I joined the network, I've written about more than 25 stories. And the story that touched me most was when I was interviewing Nicolas, Osbert, Chief of WASH, UNICEF, where he was giving me figures of children, how many children die per year because of diarrhea issues, diarrhea cases. You and I know very well that diarrhea comes in due to lack of access to improved sanitation. Yeah, I think there's need for government and other relevant stakeholders to come on board and support the network. Consider that the network is doing a great job when it comes to sensitizing the members of the public about having improved sanitation as we strive, as the country continue to strive in meeting the MDGs on health and sanitation. So even as we continue to target in ensuring that each and every household in Zambia has a toilet, there's need for these relevant stakeholders to come on board and support the network.